Hey, Cancer, I'm back. Hope y'all enjoyed the first video. So yeah, time to die, part two, and we're gonna talk a little bit about the importance of the birth chart and more immortality, and that's my subject, and other things of melanated people and stuff like that. So let's get started. You look on your birth chart to see where Scorpio placement. Time to forgive the old ways of teaching and start anew. Okay. Time to face your fears, call injustice head on, not to be a victim. Okay. Um, all the prejudice ways, eating wrong, money hungry, selfish ways. My friend just told me about somebody was ruled by food, went over 500 something pounds and had a heart attack. He squeezed the hell out of his heart. Okay. Um, not taking care of your family, leaving your family. Now it's time to heal your body, meditate, sit along and do nothing. Okay? Get them across your records. I talk about that on my other videos. Exploring new things. Listen to you, not no one else. I've shown all about chakras and Akashic records. Time to tap into it. Open your root chakra and be on your life path, creating your own world. For it's what you are good at. There are many things to tap into this. Don't be afraid. Forget what others say. They are they're trying to stop you. They the wrong people to be around. I don't care who they is. You're called for a higher purpose. Okay? Okay. Side note, protect your family. Look at find ways to protect your family while you're on this mission. Um, I just got some jasmine protection, candles, sage, crystals, okay? Um, just look at the witches and the warlocks and all that. They tell you don't look at the voodoo and all that. They're telling you not to use. You're supposed to be using. They're using it on you, okay? Be about your ancestors' business. They are coming. Are you ready? Is your family healthy, strong, productive? They want to shine in your offspring, not lazy, unhealthy, unwoke people, clones. Think about it. Suppose when you are and you haven't changed, you get stuck on the wall like Michael Jackson say on his tape. So let's pretend this the earth, okay? And it's raised and stuff all over here that you can't get past. That's what we're talking about. They can't get past because of the something stopping in the universe. They can't get past because of their ways they've been doing and have to be melanated. So don't let nobody convince you of taking your melanin out of your body, okay? They've been doing that a lot to people, telling them it's best to be one culture. You know what I'm saying? That they tricking you. They using that and they selling that to people to get them out of here into the universe, okay? So don't listen to them, okay? Don't do that. Your melanin is very important. Everybody's beautiful like they are. What if because of your evilness or not changing, dying to self, you can't move forward after you die? There is no heaven or hell. It's been draining. It's been draining your energy because they fooled you on earth through religion, prejudice, selfish, negative ways, getting you to murder, steal, hate, feeding their agenda. So when the others that didn't do this see you on the wall going up into the cosmos and coming back, they don't pick you because you never did anything for no one but yourself or a false religion. Not listening to your husband, wife, or anyone else trying to tell you that those things are controlling. You breaking up families, relationships for their agenda. Okay. I remember my husband had told me about we was looking for a church home, and I wouldn't, we was looking a lot, and I was tired of looking, and I settled by one by my house, and he happened to went to school with the preacher, and he was telling me the guy wasn't no good, and I didn't believe him. I thought he just didn't want to find a church home, so I'm going to the church without him. Broke up the family right there, so had all kind of issues after that, and found out the man was not a good man, So we got to listen sometimes. Have you researched anything before you disbelieve what I'm saying? You put your trust in man and man-made things without checking things out for yourself. They made the internet for you to ask and find out everything you secretly want to ask. Are you asking and researching, investigating what you find and what people are saying to you? Are you just so blind that you won't see the truth? This is an indication that you're lazy. You want someone else to clean up your mess. That's not happening. So get on your path, study yourself, ask questions, get questions until it feels right. You don't have to tell others what you're doing. Know thyself. Study for approval. You heard those words, or are you reading the Bible? You swear by it, or have you ever read them? Read the Bible. Study them. Compare them to other Bibles. Whatever religious things you worship. Time to worship you and show gratitude to who helped you. And that's mostly your ancestors. Okay, you're the ancestors too. You know, you're part of they created you. If you lucky to come back, are you to do this same life again and get stuck, comfort zone, letting the wolves lead you to slaughter? So this is how my girl Azarea Star Goddess explained it, how it is when you die. If you're not immortal, okay, and I see why they trying to be immortal. Okay, anybody without did wrong or without melanin can't go past this point. Okay, see, these are people who are melanated, okay, and there are others. You can go beyond in the cosmos. Meet the ancestors, go beyond, okay, the darkness, okay. But if not, you're stuck. So if you decide to come back, you've been good melanated, you could pick up, those are people who are mixed, not the Africans, but some Africans. And you pick up the mix, family members. That's why it's important to mix it up. Then you can come back down here. If you see somebody that you want on the wall, say for instance, a lot of people are adopting black kids, stars and stuff, so they figure if anything happened, they love them, they'll come back and pick them up on the wall. So they come back and they pick their family members up and they figure out what they want to do, or say they want to be creative. They'll pick somebody who's creative, through here or whatever, and then they'll come back and be reborn, and that person be reborn as well. That's how she explained it. And she said that's the way it is, that's the way it is. You know what I'm saying? I mean, we can still research and find out if that's the truth or not. Learn how to decode things, okay? Everything you watch and listen to and read, decode it. Find out what's going on. We need to dig deeper, y'all, because they digging deeper on us. They trying to kill us. They've been trying to kill us. They've been killing us. Learn what different words mean. Lucifer, the devil, Satan, all this kind of stuff. Angels, aliens, etc. Study and show thyself worthy. Approval, right? There's a big meaning to this. Do you see a pattern in life? Okay. It repeats itself. Have all this happened before? Have you researched? Like Facebook. Facebook show you what you did last year and the years before. It's usually the same thing you're doing this year. Have you paid attention to that? Life repeats itself in different forms. Call it New Age or whatever. Okay. This happened before we're going through Age of Aquarius freedom. The golden era. This already happened before. It don't do nothing but repeat itself. It's like Pharaoh wouldn't let the people go. Okay. That's how. What is Trump doing? He won't let the people go. What if by then, making and confronting you're now, they are coming in your children, making them do evil, coming through your bloodline because you won't change and research while you are living. That's powerful. So if you one of those type of groups, let's say white supremacy, black power, all that kind of stuff, and you stuck here, okay? So they might be taking your energy because they got these rays or whatever, 5G or whatever they got going on in space, and they're stealing your energy, and they're coming through your kids, through your bloodline, and they're making your kids go in churches and kill people, schoolhouses, police officers killing people and strangling people. Don't know why they're doing it, knowing they're gonna need these people, melanated people. and you don't know because you thinking you doing something honorable and you really hurting yourself. It's time to wake up and see what's really going on. Okay, so let's go to my other guy I like listening to 13 Signs of Astrology, Ron Hotep. He talks about immortality. Now, you can have a choice. You're going to research and figure that out too. He tells some ways, like I said at first, everybody got a way to immortality. Some of these things are working. A guy said he went on a hill in Asia, and there were people that were immortal there, and they were melanated Asians. Okay, and it's other cultures as well that found the secrets to immortality. Immortality birth, immortality groups. This starts in the mind, learning how to live in the now, time, slow down the aging process. Don't look at the clock. Japanese hate the clock. Looking for a being that could help them. So we can to the gods that we were saying in the first video. Okay, the beings, the so-called the aliens or whatever, the gods, we kin to them. They made us, right? So we ought to be able to be immortal like them. Chakras, they studied and they discovered they could live forever, preserving the physical flesh, changing it to erotic matter. An ancient text called Flesh More Divine. This is the form of exotic matter that they wanted to transform themselves into. They get into the concept of immortalhood. This all came from ancient Egypt. This was only for the higher orders of the snake. If you didn't have the symbol of the snake in position or bloodline in Egypt, then most didn't know about living forever. Ancient Egypt kept the knowledge separate from living forever. Now look, let me show y'all a video. Turn it down. And let me see. Where is it at? Oh, I'm sorry, y'all. Taking a little while. Let me turn this down. Cause I don't want them saying nothing. Yeah, I remember Jay-Z and Beyonce bit video. This commercial would come. Come on, blah, 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 blah. Remember this? And remember this part right here? She was in the car and she was reborn. They found a way to live forever. They found a way to do this ritual, you know, transformation from what she was so she can think powerful. Jay-Z been here, so he know how to tell her. He know how to reincarnate. He know how to do all that stuff. So here she go, brand new person. Okay? They discovered the secrets. They was trying to tell y'all what's going on. People ain't listening. They agents. They decided to tell people what's going on. They think everything she do is evil, but she telling you what's really going on. But you gonna research it. You gonna talk about it. Sit back and talk about people. This all came from ancient Egypt. This was only for the high orders. Okay. There is a word cure for death at one time, probably hidden now, because most of us are created by high beings, gods, whatever. So being created in this experiment, we were created to live forever. In the Bible, Adam was supposed to live forever, but he was convinced to eat a fruit, but he still lived to be 900 or so even after eating this. The soul and the spirit never dies anyway. In that scripture, it is said you could live forever. The beings that made us, they have no way of dying, no reference of dying. Death is a process. You're dying right. Okay, then he says this. Now, he's not talking about physical, okay? Talking about the outer appearance. Death is a process. You're dying right now. Every time you sit in the sun, you're dying right now as a species. There was a time we were green, melanated, black people, olive tone. Green represents life. As time went on, we began to die as humans. We were death. We are death phase. We have lost the knowledge to live forever of self. Machines and robots are coming out. Mixed beings that are mixed machines, different beings. That's why they show you the matrix. People are walking around here and have no knowledge of ancient times. There are clones, no knowledge of self. we're just taught about living here, going to college, school. They're teaching you about all that stuff that's unnecessary. Nothing of immortality, system of forever. We, where you live to be 300 or more years old. Okay, where you can. Okay, this is we supposed to been doing. They don't tell you about this. 3 months out of a year, you're supposed to juice, living a healthy, or for healthy plants, no food. Remember, Dr. Sabi was talking about that. 3 months out of a year, we're supposed to fast. Okay, to get the body prepared, get all that craziness out. No one knows how anything about this. Society, Hindu, go Kama Shah from you are sacred, active, one and one all at once. Originally called with more than one person can exchange energies or with themselves. They Hindus they know how to do it with each other. They exchange energies. They know how to do all this kind of stuff. Remember I showed y'all the alternate carbon series on Netflix. Alone masturbation can could do also. So it's a ritual for masturbation. I read before about the semen. We was talking about that in a first video. We lost the knowledge of how to preserve our energy so that you could be immortal. Women lost self-esteem to do this experiment. Many people, men also. Kundalini gift. To do this, have to have the knowledge to live forever using energies. We got caught up or tricked to think only of materialistic ways of living. It wasn't always like this. Now they have you go on the wall, so to speak, and they feed off your energies to live forever. What would you do if given the opportunity to live forever or find the secrets? Of course, looking and being healthy. Okay. How would you live your life? Would you have to fake your death? Would you tell or help your kids and family do this? People been missing, leaving all the materialistic stuff. They found this out. Not all of them are just captured by whatever. Impatient. Got to be patient, not impatient. Okay. In your spirits, remove the impatience. No rush now. Time doesn't exist. Do you slow down? Slow down time. Now, if you're thinking about doing this, it's gonna take eating right. It's gonna take fasting. It's gonna take getting from away from people who messy, talking stupid, getting away from all the worldly system. The system is a trap anyway. It's supposed to be gone. It's leaving now. They're trying to fight. So you need to disappear. We lost all of this info. You ain't gotta tell people what you're doing. Knowledge. Even the thought of this, we think it's a lie or one proof. Questions. If Adam didn't eat the fruit and it was a lie, okay, to keep you food and trap, and you had the ability to live forever. See, they know our minds are powerful. So what they put it in and feed it, that's what we believe, and we do this stuff to ourselves. In the mind, you have to see yourself living this wealthy life. Can you see it? Two key codes to immortality. The English language was made to put spells on people, made up of different languages. Start breaking down words. Number they go with. Immortality versus mortal. Experiment. Use numbers. M equals 13, letter of alphabet. Feminine energy. Moon linear energy. Called Kungo. A being called Luna or Kingo. Zechariah Ashton talks a lot about this, about him. Sorry. Samaritan text. 13 female goes into the dragon. Kingo is a dragon. 13 dragon. The Bible talks about a dragon that knocked out so many stars in the sky. Then dragons been here longer than humans been here. That's why people have been seeing dragons fly around and seeing their bodies. In your Bible, codes in the Bible, Hebrew, understand Hebrew, find out how to understand it so you can understand what's going on. 13th cycle of a woman. Think about, remember they taught us how to be scared of 13. Made a movie about 13. The day of 13, everybody think it's going to be bad luck. My girl Furburn, look at her also. Love her too. She talks about every 13th day of the month she celebrates with the color purple and white. Purple is power. Think about it. When a man wants to be a woman and dressed up as one, what they call him, a drag queen. Dragon queen, right? Queen energy, female, goes back to the dragon, shapeshifter. Women can look different at different times. As we are, we can be any kind of way. I'm every woman. Remember Shaka Khan? Her song? In China, symbol is the dragon, the Kundalini energy. Number 13. Asian coming back into power. Emperor type coming back into power. 13 represents this government. Females is set of power. When you see the two M's like that in mortality, that's telling you that's an equation. 13 in reference to immortality hood has to be used twice. Mortal is one M 13 only by itself. Immortal 1313. Okay, you are going to have to go through um in, through it twice because you have to go through the masculine and the feminine perspective. We have both sides. They won't tell you this, and that's the way we are made. Remember, I told y'all that in my other videos. Imbalance. Need to learn to balance them. Have to find ways to do this. This is secret on the way to immortality hood, living forever. 9. Immortal. Immortality. Immortal. I of alphabet. 9. Ether. Spiral. Tree of life represents how creation begins. One is not 9. It is 0. So when you're making a 9, you go to 0 and then 1. Begin point. To make 9, you are a 0, then make 9, then it's 9. Spiral. Flower of, look at that, of life. Ether is sense of burning. It keeps you alive. What keeps the smoke, weed, or cigarettes is ether. You put air to it to keep it burning. That's it. Breath. You matter. Immortality through your breath. You have to become what is called a non-ether being. Martial arts and all of this came from non-ether. You have to understand martial arts. This is the only way to understand it. 9. Independence, very important. Living independence. 9 represents even in tax code. Number 9 in it. Independent contractors. To be an immortal group, there is no immortal person. 9 group of people, independent, yourself, and kind of everything. Mortal is number 4. 1 plus 3 equals 4. M equals 4. Foundation, building, working hard, job, 401k, working a job, business, contract, whatever. When you don't look for no one, government, etc., for anything, that's when you're getting to be immortal. Being immortal, they had everything come to them. Alchemy, mentally, chemistry. Using your mind and your thoughts to create your reality. Only what you want. What you want, you can and will make happen. Focus. Let it come to you. Okay? Y'all learning that. I'm learning that as well. Master 9 and 3. Unity codes. So before you call someone a bum, think twice. They may be practicing this in order to be immortal. While you are being immortal, going to die. People are doing this. So open your mind. Don't give in to the worldly system that want to poison and kill you for your energy. They will try to attack you. Finances, people, I'm going through that now. Be free will as a choice. To teach also. Independent spirit. Take the material out of it. It's according to how you want to live. I want to be free. Go do and be whatever I want. Dress or don't dress. Meet people and no strings attached. Wealth is giving knowledge. Studying life experiences. Uh, wait a minute. I'm going to go ahead and read this first. Okay. He goes into depth a little more about the zero. The letter Z equals 0. Zip code ritual. Occult forces to master. Not zombie, not sleeping ZZs. All that mess they tell you. Represents death. Connecting with life. Scorpio Z is God. What we fear God. We all fear 0, nothingness, losing it all. So Zeus, Z. Rerun, mourn, death. O is important in the occult. The first stage and last stage connect lower or higher occult forces. When you born, begin nothing starting. You go through stages of 1 through 9, back to 0 when you die. Trump, 45th president. 4 plus 5 equals 9. Last one. Whole new beginning finna start. You can get wealthy from zero. It's not understood. Z equals 0. Root or source or God or devil source. Dissension or descent equals or dissension. Gaining knowledge to a higher level through the letter. A sudden death you don't plan for equals 0. And may sudden death ways. 0 equals the fall of man and woman. Meditate in different states. You can and see. So when you go into meditation in your Akashic records, you'll see the falling, people falling. That means they sudden death. They was pushed off a cliff or something happened to them. So you'll see that falling things when you go into your meditative state. Sometimes you can fall into the portals, and that's how unexpected things happen. Going the wrong way, finding something better or worse, wasn't planning for, tapping into Z. Study Hindu. 0 point nothing. List of goals in them as mine to cover your whole life. You eat meat but really want to eat nothing but plants. You need to write down a list of goals you want to accomplish some point in your life. Okay, if you're gonna live forever, you need to write down some goals where you're gonna be here. They call it a bucket list, but you know that's worldly stuff. Letting go of everything, free will. You can let go of everything that you have in order to get everything you want in a certain time frame. 20 goals for the rest of your life. And the secrets to get those goals, you master Z. So now you're in infinity. 2 mastered by number 6. Yin and yang energy, positive and negative. Master Z. Z comes from S. Okay, infinity, right? 8. Degrees of astrology, Freemasons. 0 point rituals. People, physical will help you on astrology. Physical people will help you through mental telepathy and astral realm. Okay, Belzon chamber. You're making yourself into an altar. That's basically what you're trying to do, is to be here forever. When you build enough chi and kundalini, you will be about to attract anything you want. No negative in your set time of frame. Matrix, we need these numbers and letters. You could build a portal to build a connection to pull out what you want, information you want, knowledge, money, God, things, wisdom, whatever you want to be and see and do will be attracted. Mind, health, money, etc. Higher levels, higher devils. Don't forget that. They're going to come at you, so keep your mouth shut and only talk to certain people. But many ancestors, my higher self, protected. That's what we are. Okay, Ron Hotel, 13 signs of astrology, divine source. No asking banks, nothing. You don't have to worry about none of that. Okay, remember I said about don't take your phones, all that technology, you got to leave that alone. You're going on this journey because you know they watching you through all of this stuff. You know, maybe get them wherever you're at and dispose of it. Just like the movies show you how they do, that's what you got to do if you want to be on this journey. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, that's another way. And, you know, that trying to find what's going on, y'all. You know, stop being afraid of, you know, they send all kind of funeral things to your house, especially when you get a certain age. You know what I'm saying? I always trying to kill you so they can take your energy and feed off of it. We talked about that in the first video. So, okay, y'all. So that's what I have until video number 3. Thank y'all for listening. If y'all like, subscribe, share, and comment. Anything I've said wrong or y'all know that y'all want to tell me, please let me know. All right, until the next video. Thank y'all, Cancer. I'll be right back. All right, bye.